Alright. So I'm not perfect part. I don't know because I'm not perfect. Okay? I'm thankful that I'm not. Believe it or not, I actually am thankful. You know, really just looking out and observing life, you realize how much life is actually around, right? And you take a good look at everything. You don't even begin to fathom the job that God actually has. There's billions of people on this planet, bro. Just think about that. There's billions of people on this planet. Young, old, white, black, Indian, Asian, short, tall. There's billions of people on this planet, right? They have a car, they don't have a car. They have a family, they don't have a family. They're mad, they're not mad. Like, there's so many different bodies that God has to live in every single day. And so with this fact in mind, right, I'm beginning to see I may have made Demigod. I did make that song to make you feel empowered. But there's no way we could actually be that. Like, you would have to be everything. You would have to be everything. You would have to be the loud and the silent. You would have to be the cold and the hot. You would have to be everything. If you don't want to be something, you would have to be it. If you want to be something, you can't be it. It's just like, it's a walking contradiction. It's exactly like the yin and yang. It's exactly like the Tao. Like, the Tao moves in a very particular way, you know? And it's like, that way doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. And I feel like I've been so observant to life to the point where I've seen it every single day. I just never even thought of taking advantage, right, of this knowledge. Because think about it. Everybody labels, like, if someone's hot and cold, what do they label them? If someone's angry and happy, what do they label them? It's a disorder, right? That person's bipolar, right? But no. I feel like disabilities could be superpowers, you know? Hate can turn into love, you know? That's just how it is. That's just the way of life. If anything, that's actually how life is supposed to go. You're not meant to just sit with your emotion and just feel that shit. You're meant to transmute it. Everything in your life, you're meant to transmute. You're not meant to block out. You're not meant to shut out. Everything in life, you're meant to transmute. I feel like we've been taught to, like, just accept how we feel and just be with that emotion. No, fuck that. Turn that into something positive. You know what I'm saying? That's why with me, with IMP, it's like, because of the simple fact that I'm just talking, right? I'm just talking. Perfectly, for that matter. Everything around is like making noise to block off the energy, block off the channel. But that's how it is. That's life. So be grateful that you are human. Because being God must be the most overwhelming job in the universe. You gotta think, that thing created everything. That thing created everything. So it's like, it's not just here. It's on Pluto, it's on Mars, it's on Venus. Like, it's everywhere. So I feel like we should be thankful and grateful that we do not have the job that is God. Considering how overwhelming it must be. Like, can you really imagine being every single emotion at one moment in time? That nigga is everything at one moment in time. Like, you really gotta understand me when I say that. He's everything at one moment in time. He's full and empty. He's free and he's trapped. Like, dog. This is wild, man. I don't know what you're gonna take from this video, but this is just something that really came to my mind, you know, as I was observing the life around me, you know. Sometimes when, like, you have those negative thoughts, just look around. Observe life. Because sometimes life talks right back at you, and you just don't know it, right? But yeah, that's all I have to say for today. Be the light in darkness. Be the darkness in light. Be the cool in the hottest situations. Be the fire even in the cold. Be the masculine even in the feminine. Be kind like the feminine, even in the masculine frame.